So in this video, we'll be looking at the question, does age really matter in a relationship? So if you want to know my thoughts about this, definitely keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, this is Prophet Eneh, and if today is your first time of joining me, I'm a life and relationship coach. I help you build an intentional relationship that leads to a godly and successful marriage. But before we continue with this video, I would love you to do one thing for me. So please click the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and also hit the notification bell close to it so that you'll be notified the next time I'll be uploading a video. Thank you very much. Should I wait for you to do it? Okay. All right, thank you very much for subscribing. So now let's get into this video. So it's one of the popular questions I got. It says, does age really matter in a relationship? Well, one thing I can tell you for sure is that I've not seen anybody, I'm yet to see anybody that said that their relationship is successful today because of their age difference. Maybe the girl is way younger than the guy, and the guy is way younger than the lady. I'm yet to hear somebody come out to say that my marriage is successful because of age difference. Well, so I'm yet to hear that. So if you ask me that question, does age really matter? I will say this: it depends on you. Like I will always say, some of this question is person dependent. It depends on you, because I've seen most ladies who say they can't date a guy who is their age mate. That's good and fine. If that's what works for you, it's okay. And I've also seen guys who say they can't date a lady older than them. Well, that's cool. But one thing I can tell you is that there are some persons out there who are enjoying a very, very successful marriage, even though that the lady might be 2 years or 3 years older than the guy. They are happily enjoying their marriage. And there are some other persons there who are age mate and they're enjoying their marriage. There are even some other persons who are out there that the lady is like 5 years younger than the guy, and they are still happy in their relationship and they are actually enjoying marriage. So it's not really about the age gap. So the age gap is not a guarantee for a successful marriage. I know that there are age gaps that can be questioned. For instance, if you say maybe a girl of maybe 16 years getting married to a man of 30 years, all those kind of things, yeah, there's a question mark to that. It's okay, maybe let's say a girl is 20 and the man is 40. Is there a problem with that? No, it's not wrong, but it's not definitely advisable, because both of them are from different generation of age. Like, what I mean by this is that this guy is 40 and this lady is 20. Something that might be funny to this lady might not be funny to this guy, because what a joke in her generation might feel like an insult to him. So it depends too on the understanding they have. So if you know that you are not ready to come down low to understand this lady, that she's a 20-year-old lady or that she's a 22-year-old lady while you're a 40-something years old man, then you better not engage in such a relationship. That, or at that particular point, it's not advisable. But if it's for all these minor gaps like 2 years, 3 years kind of gaps and all those kind of things, see, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to determine if you're going to have a successful relationship or marriage or not, because I've seen couples who are age mates and their relationship failed. I've seen couples who the guy is 2 years older than the lady and the marriage still failed. So if these marriages are still failing, that means age is just a number. It's really a number. I subscribe to that. It's just the few percentage. 90% is a number. Just few percent that doesn't make it a number. Where maybe you are trying to get married to a child, which is absolutely child abuse. So you know that. So, but when it comes to like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years gap and all those things, it's just a number. It doesn't matter who is older than who. Personally, for me, this is my opinion. It doesn't matter who is older for me, because I believe that the more important thing is how mature both of you are to deal with issues in your relationship. This is why I say this, because I've seen guys that are actually 30, but the way they reason like they are 15. Their way of thinking is so shallow. And I've seen guys or ladies too who are like 18, 20. They think like they are 28. They think like they are 30. The way they reason, the way they analyze issue, the way they analyze matter, the way they do things, guys, ladies, the way they do things is so exceptional. You won't even believe that they are age. Just the way you see a kid of 2 years doing some certain things and you think like this kid should be 5. So they are way more experienced more than their age. So that's why I say most times it's not just about the age. You don't just consider the age. Age is not a priority. It's not the first thing you should be looking at when you are about getting into a relationship. Yes, it's important to look at it, but it shouldn't be the first thing. The first thing should be, can I actually work with this person? Can I actually relate well with this person? So it's very, very important that we try this and forget about the number, because you can have the number and still fail in your relationship. Then another question that people ask too is, when is the perfect time to start a relationship? Well, if you ask me, I don't know. I don't know the perfect age, because there's no perfect age for me, because like I just explained previously, there are some persons who are 20 and they are way mature than those who are 28. So you can't tell me that that person that is 28 is at the right age to enter a relationship, while that person is still not matured enough to handle a relationship. So some persons are experiencing failed relationship because they are not matured enough, but they are old. Age-wise they are old, but they are not matured enough to handle it. While there are some persons who are way younger than them, 22, 23 young ladies, they are doing well, their maturity level is high, they can sustain a relationship and those kind of things. So if you are talking about when someone should get into a relationship, then I will not use a number. Definitely, I will not put an age bracket, but I know definitely at 17, 16, you should invest more in personal development, discovering yourself at that early stage of your life. Then probably by the time you cross the age of 20, yeah, around that, you can start as a lady, you can start thinking about relationship, maybe, because most ladies, they get married at the age of 22, so it's not really a bad idea. So that is that for when someone should get into a relationship. So I don't believe that someone's age should determine when the person gets into a relationship. So with that said, so what should then determine when someone should get into a relationship? So let's discuss this third question. What should determine when somebody should get into a relationship? Well, for me, I believe that there are like 5 factors one should consider before getting into a relationship. So the number one thing that you should consider is that you should be self-aware. You should understand yourself. You should understand who you are. You should understand how things work out for you. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses. Number 2 thing you should look into is emotional maturity. You should be matured emotionally. You should be able to handle things. You should not be acting so emotional that you cannot process thoughts very well. You cannot be logical in thinking. So you should have emotional maturity. You should be able to handle conflicts too. So another thing I believe, the third thing is I believe you should be intellectually matured. Can you actually hold a conversation with somebody and you don't abuse the person? Can you actually hold a conversation with somebody and disagree with the person without abusing the person? Can you actually talk on the same level with that person, or are you always feeling threatened or insecure? If you are feeling insecure during the conversation, then you are not yet intellectually matured. So you need to gain that maturity first. Then the fourth thing I believe that you should gain maturity in is spiritual maturity. What's your relationship with God like? What level are you with God? Are you spiritually strong? Are you weak? Where are you right now? So you need to grow spiritually. When you attain this maturity, then you know you are good to go. Then the final one is financial maturity. Yes, every one of us needs to be financially matured. I know most times we make it look like it's a guy's thing. Not really. It's not just a guy's thing. It's everybody's thing. So everybody needs to be matured financially. Do you have any stream of income? Yeah, I know that we associate it more with guys because we know that most times they will be the one paying the bride price, doing so many other things, organizing the wedding and everything, and also taking care of the lady too. So as a responsibility as a guy too. So most times it falls on the guys too to be more financially mature, but still it still boils down to the lady gaining a lot of financial maturity. So with that said, we need to be financially mature. So as a guy, if you are 22 and you can't even feed yourself, you don't have any business starting a relationship. Even if you are 27 and you don't have any business, you're not doing anything, you should avoid the relationship. Avoid it. It's not meant for you, even though you are old, but it's not meant for you yet. So that is it. If you're able to gain maturity in these 5 areas of your life, then I believe at that particular point you are ready to do relationship. You are ready to get into a relationship. And also, there's no perfect time to get into a relationship more than when you are ready. It's good to be matured. It's good to be old, but it's better to be ready before you get into a relationship. So I believe in this video that you have learned a lot of things that will help you to decipher if you should get into a relationship at a particular age, if you should base your relationship based on age and those kind of things. So let's continue the conversation on the comment box and discuss this topic more. And I would like you to also subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. If you didn't do it, then do it now. Use the link below. Just click subscribe, or you wait for the screen that will come up after this video and hit the button and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I'll be uploading a video. And also give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to visit my Facebook page, Life and Relationship Coaching with Profit, where I dish out valuable information that will help you to have a successful marriage. See you in the next video.